Hello and welcome to the next episode of Ask Aphrodite. Good evening, it's just gone 9 p.m. and it's time for us to do this live thing where we talk about all the questions, or at least answer all the questions you sent our way over the last couple of weeks. We didn't have Aphrodite last week because Afro Mama, whose name we still have to decide on, decided that she had a work function, which was more important than you guys. So just remember that. You were less important. That's right. She's actually making tea for me right now, so I actually have to be quite nice to her. No, you know what? It's actually something that I wanted to talk about this week. The idea of self-care and taking some time out to enjoy yourself. And that's what I think you did last week. Did you enjoy yourself last week?
Got my butt kicked at general knowledge pub quiz.
I don't think anyone can hear you, but we'll talk about it now. So at any point you can send your questions through to me via Gmail or messaging on the Facebook page, or just put it into like the comment thread of this live stream. So it's that simple. Right, I want to make sure that I can actually see your questions, and I do that by going like this. Okay, so before we get into the actual questions, I want to continue the new idea that I had of starting off with talking about one positive thing about parenting that we've experienced over the last week or 2 weeks in this case, because you know what, it is really easy to complain, right?
I bet you we have the same positive thing. We haven't discussed this yet, but I bet you.
Okay,
On three.
Okay, one.
Three. Oh,
you said on three. No, you said on three.
Oh, I was gonna.
You can't come backwards. You say on three because then you say three and it's on that number. Okay. On three. One, two, three. Eli to and hug you. No, it's different. It's different.
Wrong.
It's so wrong. It's so wrong. Hi, Andrea. So glad you could listen in and hope the baby is treated.
Post a pic. I bet you he's changed.
Yeah, he probably has. Post a pic of the baby if you don't mind.
Yes.
It'll be great.
Yeah.
Okay, go get my tea.
It's coming. That's not how you ask for tea.
Bzz, go get my tea.
What about manners in this house?
Yeah, right. Have you met our sons? Okay, so while Julie gets my tea, I'll tell you about my positive thing, and you can read about it actually everywhere. Last week I had a moment with Eli where he cuddled into me while he was sleeping, and why that's a big deal for me is that Eli is completely and utterly his mommy's son, right? He only sleeps when mommy's around. He'll only go to bed at night with mommy. He'll only feel comforted with mommy. And things have started to change a lot. So during the day, and especially when he's awake, you know, I get all the hugs and kisses and loves and conversation that a dad should get. But it's just this big thing at night, which I must say was quite a sore point for me because I was quite a pro at putting Liam to sleep, our eldest son. And I must say I was very jealous of this. I was very jealous of the fact that Julie had this special thing with Eli that I didn't have, but for the first time ever he chose to come to me, which was very exciting. So I wrote a little post about it last week, and then Babel, a writer at Babel, spotted the post and she wrote about it, and then things went crazy.
And then the internet went crazy. I mean, I was going to say, like, I don't understand why the internet didn't pick up my highlight, which I feel is, like, you know, even more significant.
Well, I'm not finished talking about my highlight yet. Can you just give me 2 seconds? So Babel got into it, and then Babel got into it, and a whole bunch of other websites got into it, and it got spread across a lot of places, a lot of shares. People using the word viral, which I hate.
Oh yeah, you really do hate that
really
word.
hate the word viral. But it was great because I got a lot of feedback from other parents saying, "Oh, thank goodness, I'm so glad someone else feels like this." And that's kind of the point of Aphrodite, right? It's for all of us to come together and support each other.
Yeah.
And tell each other that we're doing an okay job and you're not alone. That's why we're here.
Anthea, you're doing a brilliant job.
You mean Andrea?
Andrea, sorry, I'm reading that bad. I have bad eyesight.
Yeah.
Andrea, you're doing a great job. Those early days are tough, man. Stick it out.
Yeah.
Keep going. We're rooting for you.
Can I say something to Andrea? Even though I probably have no right to say this.
What?
You're allowed to cry.
Oh, yeah.
It's okay to cry. The first couple of weeks of baby is cry time. Cry time.
Although when you're feeling really down, just like sniff their necks.
Oh, sniff their, or the top of their heads.
Oh, the top of their neck, or like just their necks after
or the
feed.
milky breath. The milky
Or
breath.
yeah, you can literally stick your nose in your baby's mouth. It's the best smell
And you are allowed
ever.
to do that because you're a mommy.
It's your baby. It's the best.
What was your highlight?
My highlight was fairly big for our family, I think. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I don't understand why, why Babel and what
For us,
Puff
this is
Sugar
huge.
didn't pick this up. But yeah, Liam, our eldest, is pretty much sleeping through the night now.
Yay!
Which has only taken 3.5 years. I feel like we should have asked Andrea to tune out for that part.
No, but he had he's had moments, but now we've kind of almost cracked the Liam code.
Yeah. Oh,
For now.
Why did you say that?
Why did I say that?
Why did you say that?
I jinxed it.
Yeah.
I jinxed it.
Yeah.
I jinxed it so hard.
No, it's been pretty, I mean, yeah, it's been much better. The interesting thing, though, is that the more he sleeps, the more he seems to need to sleep, which is a very weird thing.
Yeah.
Because he's now, despite the fact that he's pretty much sleeping 11 to 12 hours at night,
Yeah.
he's now, like, almost definitely
He
needing
needs
his
that
2-hour day
yeah.
nap, which before we were kind of skipping that.
Yeah, I think also it might be because he's just when he's awake hard. If you know what I'm saying, like he's going at it
Okay.
full out.
Sorry, I just want to stop here. Hi, Robin. Okay, guys. So, Robin, Terrence, you haven't met Robin yet. Robin is super cool.
Hey, Robin.
She's the sister of Ashley, who's in our book club.
Hey,
And
sister of Ashley in the book club.
Robin is like days away. It must be like 6 days away from her due date with her third baby. Gender, a surprise.
Okay, but if it's a boy,
She has 2 boys already.
okay, but if it's a third boy, Terrence isn't a bad name. It's a strong name. Terrence is a strong name. Terrence means dark and Thor-like. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Also, you're always guaranteed that if your name is son Terrence, well, not guaranteed, but there's a very high chance that he's not going to meet another Terrence in his life. He'll be unique.
But you also know that everyone's always going to stuff up.
Oh
with the
my
spelling.
word! Can I just
What?
say something?
What? Say something.
The producer of Heart's Breakfast Show, Grant Jansen, has just
Hey,
joined in.
hey.
Hey, what's up?
We're not going to talk about having parenting shows on the radio right now. No, we're not. Ooh.
Oh, thank you.
I wish went there.
Okay,
went there.
we're going somewhere
going
else.
somewhere
Okay,
else.
so that was your positive thing.
Okay, yes, it is.
Okay, should we go into the first question?
Uh-huh.
Okay, here we go. The first question is: should I keep my child's quote unquote art?
Oh my gosh.
So
I don't know if I can talk about this because I feel so bad.
okay, so if your child has ever gone to any sort of Sunday school or preschool or play school, you get reams of the stuff. Every day they come
Yeah.
home with a thing,
Yep.
right? Like whether it's
Like few pieces of spaghetti stuck onto a page.
just a
A
damp,
line that's supposed to be daddy and me.
yeah, or like just like a damp page. It's just still soggy from the overuse of ink or something. So should we keep our child's art?
Should we keep our child's art? So here's the thing. We live in a tiny home. And I feel like that's my disclaimer. I mean, our kids, yeah, we live in a 2-bedroom place. We don't have a playroom. And, let's just be honest, some of that art is, special. But yeah, no, I can't deal with the clutter of art everywhere. And I'm not organized enough yet to do something with it. I'd love to hear other people's tips for what they do. But yeah, so my thing is there's about 3 pieces I've kept in Liam's year and a half of schooling.
but it's
The
thing,
rest has
like,
gone in the bin when he's turned the other way. I've looked at it, I've appreciated it, I'm like, oh, that's amazing. And then he runs away, he didn't care about it, and then it goes in the dustbin.
Although occasionally we'll throw something away and he'll be like 2 weeks later he'll be like, Dad, where's my spaceship drawing?
Yes, the spaceship.
And then we're like, it flew away.
So here we go. Yeah, Andrea, pick up the art and create a folder in the cloud. Okay, so this is what I was thinking of doing.
Okay, so
That's a great idea.
no.
It's a great idea.
Okay,
Why
this
it not a
is
great
why
idea?
because okay, it's not just about the physical clutter, it's about the mental clutter as well, right? So we also need our boys need to know that not everything they do is worth keeping. That's fine. That is fine.
You just went there.
No, but it's true though. It's true. It's be like, I can see you put some hard work into this. Great, well done. Fine, we're throwing it away. But like, they need to know that not everything that they do is amazing and awesome. And
I know.
when they put in special effort, or when they've broken a milestone, or if
mom guilt is real, yo. I mean, like, parenting guilt is real. I don't know.
You make it real.
Okay, so I think for the very least we should take some photos of the really good ones, because in all honesty,
Yeah, that's true.
So here's the thing, though: our kids destroy their own art. If we leave it lying around,
they just do it themselves.
They do. We don't need a paper shredder. We've got 2 toddlers. It's like the picture came with, like, it was a clock. I remember Liam bought like a clock made out of paper plate with handles. Like, by the time he came in the door, one of the arms was torn off.
Yeah.
And all the buttons were picked off.
And the other thing is,
done with it.
like you say, like, it creates clutter, right? So I like keep it in my car because I forget to take it out whenever I pick him up.
Yeah, but that's just because you're lazy.
Thanks.
Pleasure.
Thanks.
Candy Preston joined. I don't know if she's still listening, but Candy Preston strikes me as a mom
who
has like a plan for all her kids. She's got 3 kids.
She doesn't have a photo folder. She has a legit physical folder.
Candy, what do you do with
everything?
all of
She
Maddie and
laminates.
Ben's art?
I guarantee you, she laminates the best pieces of art.
laminate?
I guarantee you, she does that.
Is this like a service?
No. Yep.
Oh,
See,
man.
I knew it.
What? Do you wait? Is she saying yup, like she laminates it?
Yes.
No, Candy, do you really laminate your kids' art?
That's crazy.
We're really not winning any parenting awards right now.
No. Do you know what I honestly think it's madness. I think our kids, like, and you know, I've softened up about this because before I had kids, I'm like, I'm never going to congratulate my child about anything. They have to work so hard, forget any praise whatsoever. They have to be exceptional to get praise, and I have softened up.
Yes, you praise our kids every day.
Because, okay, first of all, I praise our kids every day because they are exceptional.
Yes, darling. No, they are. They're pretty donkey.
Okay,
anyway,
I was praised the one over the other.
Wow.
Which don't. Okay, so let's get away from the parenting thing.
Okay, how about my would you rather?
Okay, let's do
I feel like it's a good time. Okay.
It's time for your would you rather.
My would you rather has nothing to do with kids. Okay, so every week, just in case you're tuning in for the first time, first of all, Candy says she does not laminate, but she does have a folder for each child, but you only keep the good ones.
Who are you? This is why we've hired you. This is why you helped us.
Parent.
This is why you helped us with Eli's birthday.
Okay, hold on. Melissa has a photo frame on the door and keeps the good ones and changes the pic for display once in a while. Whoa. That is a very clever idea. I feel like you could market those photo frames and sell them, Melissa.
Yeah.
I would buy one. If you don't, those.
We will.
Aphrodite merchandise coming. Okay. Yes, they bring 15,000 pieces of art home every term. Yes, they do, Candy. They really do. Save the trees, kids. Less art.
Yeah, why do you have to do so much art? Art is terrible.
No, art is great. Art is.
Do you know what? They can just pretend to make art.
Imagination art. That's not going to, Terrence. That's not going to fly.
Okay, tell us about what is
here's my would you rather. Okay, so it's a non-parenting
What is would you rather?
Would you rather is something that we do every week. Basically, I give Terrence 2 options, and he needs to choose and justify, and that he doesn't have any clue what they're going to be beforehand, and they could be really random. Sometimes it's parenting related, sometimes not. Tonight's one is not parenting related. Okay. So here it is. Would you rather have 1 excitable dog or 6 mean cats?
6 mean cats.
Okay.
6 mean cats.
You jumped at that.
6 mean cats without fail, because 6 mean cats are awesome. Cats are so much. 1 excitable dog. Okay, your parents have 2 excitable dogs, and I can't stand those ugly.
Don't be rude. Don't be rude.
Mongrel.
I'm currently pining for a dog right now.
I would. Okay, would you go for the dog?
1 excitable. Obviously, I would go for the dog. 1 excitable dog that loves you versus 6 mean cats, which means they're probably mean to all of the family members, and they could be mean to each other.
Family members need to deserve it.
No. Okay, I'd be curious to hear what others think, but.
Okay. By mean, are they at least like? Do they eat, and do they do their business outside and like that kind of stuff? Like I could still train them, but they're just like kind of horrible cats.
How do you train cats? I think cats are untrainable.
You can train cats.
No, they're just like, they're not the cat that's going to come and like sit on your lap and purr.
They're like Garfield, basically.
They're the cat that's like you got to come near, it's going to swipe you.
Fine, that's
probably like one of the cats like sitting on the couch and the other cat's like, I want to come be your cat friend, and the cat's like, meow.
That's the kind of cats I grew up with.
It's a cat that ends up like scratching our babies.
I've told you about
6 of them. 6 cats versus 1.
The first cat I ever had.
Excitable dog.
Oh God! Dogs with the bouncing and they're so excited to see you. It's pathetic. Honestly, that's terrible. I told you about Twinkles. Twinkles was my first cat ever, and that cat was a gangster cat.
Yeah, that cat was a gangster cat. I don't know why you guys called it Twinkles. That just
That was my
like
mom.
cruel.
I think that's why it had to be hardcore. So, thank you,
Okay,
Candy.
no,
Why son of a dog can
Candy-
destroy your garden home, pee on things, poop on things, jump on your kids, slobber on you. Totally agree, Candy
That give
Preston.
you so much love.
But it's okay. This is the thing.
Six mean cats.
No,
Can you just
no.
imagine
Wait a
what
second.
6 mean?
Wait a second. Wait a second. Dogs are high maintenance, and an excitable dog is even higher maintenance. I did not have mental capacity to care for anything else in my
Okay.
life. Cats, you can let free, and they will survive.
They would have like a mean cat convention, and they would just like plot to destroy our home. Like, you know, like next minute, like my underwear would just disappear.
Well, here's the thing: cats are
You
too
know?
lazy to do any of that. So
Okay, well, that was okay. I thought you were gonna have to think a little bit about that. Like, I didn't give you 2 mean cats. I gave you 6. That's 6 cats. 6 cats taking up your bed space.
I love cats. Cats sleeping on top of you is the best. Dogs sleeping on top of you is the worst.
I so want a dog.
Was this your attempt to get a dog?
This is my attempt to make a dog a bit more favorable to you.
Not even close.
Okay.
Okay, here's one. Hey, maybe for your friend who's about to pop. What's her name, Robin?
Robin.
Okay, the question is, what name for a girl do you prefer? Grace or Greer?
Ooh, that's interesting. Okay. So we know one Greer.
Do we?
Yeah.
Greer Valley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's really cool. I mean, I only met her like once or twice, but she seemed pretty cool. But if we had a little girl, I always wanted to call her Ava Grace.
Oh,
and I
that's
love
true.
Grace. I know Grace is a bit like old-fashioned, but I just think it's very sweet and lovely. And this question is probably going to have me like feeling all teary because
I'm sorry.
that's why I need Grace the dog.
We're not going to name the dog Grace.
Maybe I will.
We're naming the dog Amstel. We agreed on this before
No,
we got
did
married.
not. That was the
We
name
did.
of the cat.
No, the cat was going to be called...
No, it was Amstel the cat. You wanted to have a cat called Amstel because Amstel was your favorite beer.
Yeah, but now it'd be Heineken the cat.
So confusing.
You can't name it CBC. CBC the cat. Okay. Okay, so Melissa says Grace. I actually would go with Greer.
Really,
I like
Greer Mentor.
Greer Mentor.
Greer. I just feel like
Greer, Sophia, Lillian, Florentia Mentor.
wow, just. I'm starting to think that the capping us at 2 kids is a good decision. So that you don't have to name anymore.
Oh, like I named any of them.
That's true. I did come up with all the names.
Not so much came up, dictated which. Anyway.
I chose good ones.
Okay, slightly more serious one, but also not too bad. Should I force my 17-year-old daughter to join a public speaking course so that she can finally overcome her extreme shyness? You're not very shy.
No, I'm not at all.
And you are very good in front of... You can talk in front of people, right?
We can both talk in front of people.
Yes, but I'm quite shy.
These are things people do not know about you.
Okay, well, because when I say this, people don't believe me. Can you explain to them?
Well, there is a scientific term for it and everything, which you show me. Terrence is an extroverted introvert.
Yes.
Yes. So, whilst you're pretty good at being in front of people, it's exhausting for you. Whereas extroverts, pure extroverts, are energized by people. You are exhausted by people. But you're good in front of people. You're good with people. You love people, but they exhaust you, right? We're going to go with that because a lot of people are listening.
Yes, I am definitely a people's person. But I'm also... I was a shy child.
You were a shy child.
I was very shy.
I was not.
Yeah, and I was a shy teenager. You were not. And I think the worst thing you can do for shy people is try and force them not to be shy.
Yeah.
I think what you should actually do with shy people is to tell them. So like, and this is what I think a lot about Eli and Liam. Like Liam can be very shy sometimes.
Yes.
Especially with new people in new situations. Even if he's just feeling a little bit tired, he kind of burrows himself into my pants.
Yes.
I think the worst thing you can do for a shy person is force them not to be shy. The best thing you can do is tell them, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay to be shy. If your kid is shy and doesn't like to spend a lot of time with people and doesn't like to be in front of the class and doesn't like to be the center of attention, that's fine. That's not a disability. It's not something that slows the person down necessarily.
But did this person say their child had extreme shyness?
Well, no, they didn't. They didn't
say?
clarify. They said.
Extreme, overcome her extreme shyness. So my thing is, I don't think so. It's not like her mother is okay. I wouldn't say force anything. I would say have a conversation about how she feels like about it. Is she okay being shy, or is it something that makes her feel awkward? And if it is, there's this course, as long as it's like a small, intimate course that caters for shy people, that could kind of give her some skills that she could then choose to use if she wants to. But if it's like one of those courses that at the end of it, we're going to have a talent show and everyone's going to have to like do some public speaking, like that's a terrible thing to do to someone.
Yeah. But also, I mean, like, again, is it causing her harm? Is the question I'd be asking.
Good question.
If it's not causing her harm, if she's getting through life fine, if she's doing well at school and she's happy, then there's no reason to like. Because also extreme shyness means different things for different people.
Yeah.
Because if you're a natural extrovert who loves being the center of attention, then someone who just sits quietly listening might seem extremely shy.
Totally.
So if it's not having a negative impact on her, then it's fine. Just let her be.
Yeah, I think you want to be really careful about like, having conversations with the kids and make them think that there's something wrong with them. Yeah. If there isn't. So
other than the fact that they're your kids. Like, that's the only issue our kids have, is that they're our kids.
Oh, goodness.
Okay, next question. And remember, for you guys who are listening, firstly, thank you so much for listening.
Yes,
and
thank you.
You can throw your questions out at any point. Andrea says that she likes Sophia as a name.
Sophia is a beautiful name.
Sophia is a very beautiful name.
Sophia is also the name of Terrence's mummy.
So...
And she's a wonderful woman. She's
the best woman in the whole world. Who's over the age of 60.
Nice save. Nice save.
She's the best woman in the world who's around to see Nixon get impeached. She was the best woman in the world who was around to see Nelson Mandela both go into prison and leave prison. Okay, next question. How many years of work experience do you need to move out of your parents' house?
Huh?
So...
How much?
So the reason why I chose this question is because it's an interesting thing. I mean, it's interesting how quickly the world has changed. We were able to move out of our parents' house fairly young.
Yeah, we got married at the end of my first year of working.
Yeah.
And you've been
end
working.
of my second year.
Yeah.
End of my second year.
Yeah.
And we were able to...
We didn't move out with much.
No, we didn't. But we were able to be comfortable. We were comfortable. We lived in the flat that's the same size as the flat we live in now.
Yeah.
But I think times of... I mean, from what I've seen, it's a lot harder nowadays to actually find a job that pays enough for you to live by yourself.
Yeah. No, I think it must be incredibly hard to get that first start. But that being said, yeah, I don't know. How many years of work experience do you need? It depends on your job.
It depends on your job.
Yeah. If you have a great pay, you come out as an accountant and year one you're doing articles, probably not earning much. But, depending on what it is, like... It's a wisdom issue. I don't think there's like an answer for this kind of thing. Yeah,
also it depends on like what your standards are. I think everyone needs to know that unless you're getting help from mom and dad, your lifestyle isn't going to be equal to the lifestyle you had when you lived with your parents.
Unless you have a kick-ass job and your parents didn't, in which case you stepped up.
Yeah, true. But the chances are unlikely that you're going to walk into the lifestyle that you're used to, because your parents have spent 30 years developing that, and you're, or maybe 20 years developing that,
from the bottom,
and you're starting from the bottom. So I think for people who are just starting out on like this journey of exploration, of being kicked out of the nest, you just have to like lower your standards, lower your expectations, because it's hard out there, and like this is where TV lies to us, right? Like, you look at like student digs, or you look at people who have like lower income jobs on TV.
All the American like student kind of shows where they're living in these I love it. They're like rundown apartments. It's
Yeah,
seriously like
yeah.
3 times the size of ours.
Yeah, exactly. Where it's like Newgall, where they all have like really terrible jobs. The one's a bartender.
Yes, how do they afford their
And
apartments?
they live in like this beautifully huge apartment in LA. That's not the reality. Okay.
Nope.
So I think if you are planning to move out with your parents' place, just be prepared to take that knock.
Got it.
Yeah.
That advice was brought to you by Aphrodite. Sorry, I just feel so bad every time we're giving random advice.
That's great advice.
Yeah, that's pretty good advice.
For once.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Next question.
Are baby showers a girl's thing, or can guys have it also?
Ooh.
What do you think?
I think there is absolutely no right or wrong answer. It totally depends on... No, but there isn't.
Please, don't be too direct.
No, I
Can guys have
yes.
baby showers?
So a lot of our guy friends have had, sort of guy gatherings, especially when it's the birth, leading up to the birth of or the adoption of their first child. But... And that's totally depends on them and their friends. I think that's totally cool. And some people like to do, the new thing, kind of everyone come together for bride, guys and girls. And I think that sounds pretty cool too. We haven't really been to any of those. I've done a lot more, sort of...
Baby shower.
Oh, wait, we're talking about bridal showers. I'm getting
baby showers.
Oh, we are baby showers,
yeah,
right?
baby showers.
Right. Okay, sorry. It's Wednesday. It's been a long week.
You have no idea.
Yeah, so baby showers. Yeah, I think it's whatever you're comfortable with. Some people like the tradition of the all-girls baby shower, but I totally get the reasoning for it not to be, considering the baby is, the product of both parents, and they can both celebrate. Who cares? There's no right and wrong.
But I actually think it's strange that there isn't more naturally daddy baby showers. I'm not saying we shouldn't have mommy only baby showers, right?
Yeah.
But why aren't there more? Is it raining outside?
Yeah, I feel like is it raining or is there water dripping somewhere?
It sounds like there's water dripping.
Can you check? Because we're in a drought.
Okay, well tell them what I think about the baby shower thing.
What do you think of baby showers? No, I hear you. I think I definitely think that there's no reason why guys can't or shouldn't have some sort of rite of passage celebration for them. Was it not in the bathroom? Did you check the bathroom?
It's not in our bathroom. No, so what I'm saying is I actually think that it's a bad thing that we don't celebrate dads more. So I've seen photos of some of the baby showers you've been to, and the mothers or the moms to be are treated like wonderful there, and they should be, right?
Because they are, for the most part, housing the growing child, which is pretty exhausting.
100%, sure, but the dad's about to go through all that anxiety. Probably is going through anxiety as well. He's about to have a massive change in his life, and it's something that should be celebrated.
Yeah.
And he should be encouraged, and he should have people coming around him. So, the real point of a baby shower isn't just to make the mom feel special, but it's also for, people to come around and say, hey, you have support. We are here to support you, sister and mother.
And also practically, let's be honest, it's also about helping them kit out a baby nursery, because babies are expensive and there's lots of things that people think they need.
Which they don't. But.
Which we've realized in hindsight, they don't. And so it's about, from that point of view, I suppose both parents don't need to have a separate baby shower. But I like the idea of parent celebration in whatever way makes that parent feel celebrated.
Yeah, whether it's separate or together.
I hate the baby showers where the mom has to stick her, get a lunch bar out of a potty of Oros and then stick her head in flour and dressed up in pigtails, and I don't like those. Some people like that. That's very
sure.
It's old school baby shower. But I wanted to feel, supported and celebrated in my journey to motherhood.
But what I'm saying is that dad should have that too.
Yeah, dad should have that too.
It's actually a bit of a problem that more dads don't have that. I didn't have that.
Yeah.
So you had a baby shower when we adopted Liam.
Yeah.
I didn't have that at all.
Didn't your guy friends take you out for a drink? No.
We had a cup of tea.
Oh yeah.
I was taken out for a cup of tea, Judy.
Okay. Sorry.
So, and I think I would have liked that. I think I would have appreciated having a bit of a bigger. Now, to be fair, I haven't done that for any of my guy friends either. But what I'm saying is, it's because it's just not something that is encouraged or is thought of.
You did. You were part of one. But yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I totally think that guys should definitely have a guy shower, a baby shower for guys. Mm-hmm. This tea is making my throat go. I do also like the whole nappy bra idea, because nappies are expensive and you go through like 1,000 of them in your first year.
Unless you use cloth nappies. Yeah.
Which are gross. But
they are not.
And I also have my issues with them. So.
Okay, so time is marching swiftly. I'm already 30 minutes down.
Hey, look at that. Okay.
Last good one.
This one is going to be for you.
Oh, no.
Okay, so it's quite a long question. Basically, it starts off with asking about what this wife should do because her husband snores. I don't know what to do. I can hear him snore from a different room. He has severe sleep apnea, so I can't get mad. He snores because he can't control it. But he has one of those sleep masks that he doesn't wear. When he got it, he wore it for a week, and then he hasn't worn it since. He's technically had it for 6 months, or 8 months rather. One night I started blowing up an air mattress. I was going to sleep on it in our daughter's room, but he got mad that I offended him. He refuses to sleep downstairs, and I don't want to sleep downstairs on the couch because we have 2 kids, and I'm more likely to wake up if they wake up and yell for us at night. I don't know what to do anymore. I talk to him about it almost every night, and he does nothing. I'm a zombie during the day because I can never sleep due to his snoring. It's incredibly loud. I'm getting stressed. I live with barely any sleep. I'm easily agitated because of all of this. I don't know what to do. Please help.
Oh, anonymous mama, I'm so sorry. That sounds absolutely awful. I have no clue what it's like to live with a snorer.
Oh, come on.
Okay, you have snored every night since we've been married.
I'm fairly certain I snored
I
before
now
that.
give you a kick. Yeah, well, I didn't hear it then, but I'm saying I give you a kick and roll you on your side because that tends to help. But like sleep apnea, you don't have sleep apnea.
No.
That's a pretty hectic thing. Look, first of all, obviously the dude should be wearing his mask. If the mask helps and he's not wanting to wear his mask, like, that's not entirely fair. At the same time, I'm also like, you shouldn't be offended if she wants to sleep elsewhere because life is too short to be lacking sleep. So it's kind of a thing where it is what it is. She can't get cross with him if he's wearing his mask and he's still snoring, or the mask's uncomfortable and he's still snoring, and like it's like a legitimate medical concern. Like, it's obviously an awful thing to get cross with someone who's got a medical condition. That being said, I think it's also unfair to expect her to have to like endure through it, because I know, I mean, I don't snore and you do snore. When I was pregnant, I did snore a bit.
No,
yeah.
when you get very tired, when you're in your deep,
snore.
you totally snore.
Oh gosh.
You totally snore, but it's very cute when you snore. You see,
No, I don't.
you do.
Shush. Okay, I know I snored a bit when I was pregnant.
No, you
but
still snore now, but I don't tell you about it because
don't.
you do.
Okay. Well, you snore very loud.
Well, this is the things that I feel like I have no right to complain about your snoring, because I know, I mean, my snoring wakes me up.
Yeah, no, it's hectic. Like, the bed vibrates. And
It's
pretty hectic. Babe, it can be, like, when you are on your back, it is bad.
When am I ever sleeping on my back?
Like, you roll over. That's why I'm nudging you to roll onto your side. Anyway, the point is that it's not, if you're not a good sleeper, that's difficult. So either she needs to get to bed. They want to share a bed still. Like, I get that. I really do get that. She should go to bed first and like try and get to sleep before he comes to bed, so that she's asleep before he starts his snoring. Because that's the thing. It's difficult to fall asleep to a snorer, but like once you're sleeping, it's not too bad.
Yeah.
That's how I've coped. That's how I've coped at this dark and depressing time.
Sheesh, I'm so sorry.
But like, she should also, if she wants to sleep on a blow-up mattress, like she should get a proper bed in another room, or sleep in a daughter's room.
Or he should sleep on the blow-up mattress, quite frankly.
Okay, but if he's got a mask and I mean, if she's willing to do it, or they should take turns. Figure something out, people. Life is too short to not sleep.
Earplugs.
The only problem is then that if his like mask is going and he's snoring away and the kids are going bananas, like I don't like the idea of sleeping with earplugs with kids in the house. What if something goes wrong?
What could pop?
Oh, don't even go there.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, that does make sense. And it, quite frankly, isn't that great for... I mean, we've all that nights where we can't get to sleep. Now imagine having that for like months on end. Like, no wonder why you're crabby.
Of course you're crabby.
You actually deserve a full night's rest. You know what he should do? He should actually give you like he should book you in a hotel for a night.
Yes, he should.
Yeah.
Do the right thing, husband.
Do the right thing. Okay, we have time for one last question.
Last question.
Last question. Why don't men generally get hurt by words easily? Is that natural or because of their social conditioning?
I'm not a man. I'll let you start with this one.
I know you're not a man.
Okay, I'll let you start.
I'm very aware
Thank
that
you
you're
for
not a
that
man.
clarification.
I have
You can start. Let's go. Right. Okay.
the
Go.
survey.
Can you please answer the question?
I think that the first statement's wrong. Men do get hurt by words easily. At least I do. And every guy I know does.
Yeah.
And you know that by the fact that men tend to they fight over like the dumbest things. Like if you look on the internet, as soon as someone says something that
touches you on your studio.
Yeah, men are the first to go, well, tell me where you are, bro, and I'll come and find you. You know. Oh. That was my ultimate jock voice.
Okay.
So yeah, I think men do get offended very easily. We just show it differently. We show it with anger. We don't show it by crying, which is a problem. But I also think that is not a natural thing. I think that is a conditioning. I think we see our dads react like that when they get hurt or offended or embarrassed or scared or sad, and so we react with anger, because that's the only thing that we've been shown. Mm-hmm. That if you're a man, this is the way men act. And it might not even have been as like overt as someone telling you, boys don't cry. But if that's the only example you're getting, then yeah, that's the way you're going to react to it. I have recently learned to cry, so I cry all the time. I'm a thorough softie now.
Oh my gosh.
I just weep. I see an ad where there's a Labrador playing with a roll of toilet paper. I'm just like...
No, you don't, because you don't like dogs.
Oh, that's
because
right,
we have a problem with that. Referred to 20 minutes ago in the conversation.
Yeah, no dogs.
Please can someone send us a cute puppy that can make Terrence change his ways?
Okay. Let's just... Okay.
Heart. I like cats, though.
Okay, can we please just say, I don't dislike dogs. I don't hate dogs. I just don't like the dogs I've encountered in my lifetime. Okay, because also your family dogs have ruined dogs for me.
You cannot blame that. You were not loving dogs beforehand.
There are some dogs that I like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which dog?
Max, my first dog.
I don't know if that counts as a dog. That thing looked a bit rodent-y to me.
You see, this is the thing. You're a dog snob as well. You're a dog snob.
No, I like a good pavement special just as much as the next person.
He was a mixed fox terrier.
Yeah.
Mixed with everything else.
Yeah, he was not the most beautiful.
Yeah, okay, well, your dogs all smell funny. So anyway, thank you so much for listening for the last 40 minutes or so. We're going to be back next week.
We will
hopefully, if Judy doesn't decide that she wants to go do a pub quiz.
Or smother him with a pillow to get rid of his snoring.
That's... Okay, well, now we know how I'm going to end.
Done it. She did it.
Yeah. Andrea, night guys. My bubba sleeps through this. Chances are I'm going to go to bed now and we'll wake up then. Thanks for meeting. Andrea,
thanks, Andrea.
Thank you for always being listening.
I hope you get a good... we wish you a good night's sleep. Maybe our voices are just subliminally keeping the baby asleep.
Do you think we have one of those super soothing voices?
Maybe we do. We could sell this podcast to sleep-deprived parents to play to their children.
In your kid's bedroom, and we'll just we'll say stuff.
We're the new improved white noise.
Well, you are.
Yeah, I was about to say we're mixed race noise brought to you by the mentors.
I think we had enough white noise in this world. Thank you so much. Listen, we should do a different race podcast.
Oh my god,
very fun.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, thank you so much for listening. Keep your questions coming to aphrodaddyct@gmail.com or Facebooking it or Smoke Signals or Twitter or Instagram.
It could be about dogs and cats, as you know. It does not have to be about parenting.
No, it's you know what? I'm actually tired of talking about parenting.
What?
I think Aphrodite is going to be about other stuff now. I think we're going to talk about Saturn.
We are not... when you didn't pronounce that well, people are going to think you're talking about, Saturn.
I'm sorry, but I think
90s.
Saturn has a nice ring to it. Hey-o! Come on,
I'm not high-fiving that.
Come on, that was great.
I'm not.
That was astronomy joke. You have to high-five the astronomy joke. We're out.